Last class I told about problems on dot or cross product. At the same time I told problems on direction cosines and direction ratios. Today we will solve some extra questions on dot or scalar product, at the same time on direction ratios and direction cosines. Now first question, if 6 comma 2 comma 3 are the direction ratios, then find the direction cosines. Just they gave here direction ratios. They are 6 comma 2 comma 3 they gave here. Already I told, right now we are in vectors. Whenever direction ratios, if they can mention, they are all the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap in the given vector. That's what, whenever we are going to giving the solution to this question, first you considered they are that is 6 comma 2 comma 3 are the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap in this solution. Let us now, we are going to starting the solution here. Let the given vector a bar is equal to 6 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. Same time, magnitude of a bar is equal to square root of 6 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Magnitude of a bar is equal to square root of 36 plus 4 plus 9. Magnitude of a bar is equal to square root of 36 plus 4 is 40 and totally 49 you will get here. And magnitude of a bar is equal to square root of 49 means here 7 that is. Then direction cosines, they are asking direction cosines now. That's what here first we have to find out here direction cosines. Direction cosines means I coefficient dividing by its magnitude, j coefficient dividing by its magnitude and k coefficient dividing by its magnitude. The coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap are here 6, 2 and 3 respectively. First direction question is 6 by 7, next direction question is 2 by 7. The third direction question is 3 by 7. Like that we are giving a solution to find direction cosines when if they can give that direction ratios here. Next question is, whenever points are given means how to find out direction cosines. This they will give only 2 points, the line segment joining of the 2 points. At the time, how to solve to find direction cosines here? Whenever simply they give direction ratios, this is the procedure. What I told now, that is the procedure to find direction cosines. Now, let us for example, second example, find the direction cosines of the vector AB bar, where that line segment of vector joining of the 2 points, that is A is equal to 3 4 minus 1 and B is equal to 5 2 0. Then find direction cosines. Here we have to find out direction cosines with help of these 2 points here. And before that, in that question they gave directly only direction ratios. but here they are giving only a line segment joining of the 2 points here. Solution is whenever in the vectors, if they can mention points or position vectors of the points, if they can mention points or position vectors of the points, directly you can consider with this symbol OA bar and OB bar, like that you must consider like this. If they can heard the two words like points or position vectors of the points, between these two, if you can listen or heard about any one of the word points or position vectors of the points, directly you considered with the letter O. First starting letter is O, A bar, because they gave points of letters are A comma B only. That's what here I considered OA bar and OB bar here. That's what the first position vector of the given point A is OA bar is equal to 3I cap plus 4j cap minus 1k cap, means simply we are going to writing minus k cap. OB bar is equal to 5I cap plus 2j cap plus 0 of k cap, or you can leave it, no problem, or you can write like this also, because 0 no, it's not having any value, leave it, no problem. From these two, we are going to finding a vector AB bar here. Consider the vector AB bar is equal to OB bar minus OA bar is equal to second minus first. Already we knew about this, how to convert the vector in terms of position vectors. Here the vector AB bar is there. That's what I converted this vector in terms of position vectors, like second position point minus first position point, like OB bar minus OA bar, and afterwards you substitute those position vectors, you will get resultant vector of AB bar here. AB bar is equal to OB bar is 5I cap plus 2j cap minus of 3I cap plus 4j cap minus k cap. AB bar is equal to 5I cap plus 2j cap. Open the bracket with the help of minus, then all symbols of this bracket part will be changed. Minus 3I cap, minus to plus minus 4j cap, minus to minus plus k cap. AB bar is equal to 5I minus 3I is the 2I cap. 2j minus 4j is the minus 2j cap. 2j minus 4j is the minus 2j cap. The last letter is only k is there, that is the k cap. We got the vector AB bar here. Next, we need magnitude to find the direction cosines, and afterwards you find its magnitude of the given vector AB here. Consider magnitude of AB bar here. Magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of I cap coefficient square, that is the 2 square, plus j cap coefficient minus 2 whole square, plus k cap coefficient here 1. There is nothing in the side of k cap, means we must consider that coefficient as 1 here, that is a 1 square. Magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of 4 plus 1. Magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of 9. Magnitude of AB bar is equal to, then magnitude of magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of 9 becomes here 3. Then easily we can find out direction cosines. Direction cosines of of AB bar. is equal to I cap coefficient of AB bar. You collect the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap from given the vector AB bar. What are the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap from the vector AB bar here? They are 2, minus 2, 1. Therefore, direction cosines of AB bar can be written as 2 by its magnitude 3, next coefficient minus 2, minus 2 by its magnitude. Next last coefficient k cap coefficient is 1 by its magnitude. Like that we are finding direction cosines when the line segment AB is the joining of the 2 points. At the time we are going to this procedure in vectors to find direction cosines. Whenever if they can ask direction ratios, by seeing in the vector AB bar the coefficients of I cap, j cap and k cap, they are 2, minus 2 and 1 are considered as the direction ratios. If they can ask direction ratios, directly you can tell this here. Directly you can tell what are their coefficients. Easily we can consider them as direction ratios. With help of those, we are going to finding direction cosines by applying this procedure of direction cosines here. Next, the problems on how to show that collinear points and how to show that vertices of right angle triangle. Let us now we are going to discussing about those two problems here. Next question is, show that the points 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 4 and minus 2, 4, 2 are the collinear points. Collinear points means they are always lying on the same line. Of course, we have some different types of conditions in geometry, but right now we are in vectors now. That's what we must and should apply the methods of vectors only here. Whenever just now I told before this question, in that question I told whenever points or position vectors of points, if they can mentioned, you must start with letter O, like OA bar, OB bar and OC bar. Now considered, let us the given 3 points A, B and C. In that solution, let us start now the solution for this question here. Solution. Let the position vectors of the given 3 points A, B and C are given by OA bar is equal to 1 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap. You have to apply vector rotation to all the numbers of all the 3 points here, individually all the 3 points here. OB bar is equal to 4 I cap plus 0 of j cap plus 4 k cap. Otherwise, leave it. You can leave the j capital because it is 0 now. You can write this vector like this also, 4i cap plus 4k cap. Next, OC bar is equal to minus 2i cap plus 4j cap plus 2k cap. From all these 3 points, we have to find out 2 vectors. Already I told one question in case of 2 vectors. When we are calling those vectors as collinear vectors means one vector must and should depending upon another vector. Depends means to that also I gave formula, that is A bar is equal to lambda into B bar or B bar is equal to lambda into A bar. To show that formula means let us now we must find out the given 2 vectors. Consider the vectors first. Consider the vectors AB bar is equal to AB bar means already I told. To convert into terms of position vectors means second minus first. OB bar minus OA bar. This AB bar is equal to OB bar minus OB bar is 4I cap plus 4K cap minus OA bar is I cap plus 2J cap plus 3K cap. AB bar is equal to 4I cap plus 4K cap. Open the bracket with help of minus, then all symbols will be changed here. Minus I cap, minus 2J cap, minus 3K cap. AB bar is equal to 4I minus I is 3I cap. 4K minus 3K is plus OB bar minus OA bar. OB bar is 4I plus 4K minus of this minus I minus J minus 3J. Here we don't have J, just we have only J term is J cap, that is minus 2J cap. 4K minus 3K is the plus K cap. It is the AB bar, AB vector. Next, consider one more vector BC bar. Considered BC bar is equal to second minus first OC bar minus OB bar. BC bar is equal to OC bar is minus 2I cap plus 4J cap plus 2K cap minus of OB bar is, what is OB bar term here? OB bar vector is 4I cap plus 4K cap. BC bar is equal to minus 2I cap plus 4J cap plus 2K cap minus, open the bracket with help of minus 4I cap minus plus minus 4K cap. BC bar is equal to minus 2I minus 4I minus 6I cap plus 4J cap 2K minus 2K minus 4K minus 2K cap. BC vector is like this here. Now let us consider AB bar and BC bar. We got two vectors. One vector is depending upon another vector. Just to consider this is small letter A bar and just to consider this is small letter B bar. Now to show whether they are collinear vectors or not means, just you have to apply this formula. A bar is equal to lambda into B bar, or B bar is equal to lambda into A bar. Any one formula. These two vectors must and should verified by any one of the formula. A bar is equal to lambda into B bar, or B bar is equal to lambda into A bar. Now I consider the vector BC bar. Consider the BC bar here. Consider BC bar is equal to minus 6I cap plus 4J cap minus 2K cap. From all this, I am taking minus 2 as a common here. If you can take minus 2 common, then you will get bracket part is minus become plus, that is 3I cap, plus become minus, that is 2J cap, minus become plus, that is plus K cap. Already in this bracket part we got the vector AB bar, that is AB bar. That's what we got. BC bar is equal to minus 2 into vector AB bar. That's why then one vector is depending upon another vector. In the vectors, if you can get the formula A bar is equal to lambda B bar or B bar is equal to lambda A bar, means one vector is depending upon another vector. That's why we can say that the given 3 points, they are 1, 2, 3, and second point is 4, 0, 4, and third point -2, 4, 2. All the 3 are collinear points. Like that, whenever if they can give points to show that collinear points, at the time we have to apply this procedure to solve the collinear points problems. Next one is right angle triangle problems. How we are showing right angle triangle problems here. The collinear points by using vector methods. Like all these questions are solved by only vectors methods. This first question is, show that the points 2, -1, 1, 3, -1, 5 and 2, -1, 5, 3, 1, -3, -4, sorry 1, -3, -5, 1, -3, -5 and 3, -4, -4, 3, -4, -4 or right angle triangle, vertices of right angled triangle, right angle triangle. Yes. Same here also. This problem we can solve in two methods. One is by applying a statement of Pythagoras theorem, and second one is by applying the concept of dot products. Concept of dot product means whenever dot product of any two vectors must and should is equal to 0 means we can tell those two vectors of lines are perpendicular to each other. That's what, in that way also we can solve this question. First we'll solve this question in the easiest way method of Pythagoras theorem. First solution of this question is, let us consider position vectors of the given 3 points here. OA bar is equal to, you considered all the 3 points A, B and C here. OA bar is equal to here 2i cap minus j cap plus k cap, and OB bar is equal to here I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. OC bar is equal to here 3i cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap. With help of all these three position vectors, we have to find out given 3 vectors. With help of 3 vectors only, we can show whether they are vertices of right angle triangle or not. After finding those 3 vectors, then we must find out their magnitudes. With the help of those magnitudes, we can apply that statement of Pythagoras theorem here. Consider the vectors. Consider the vectors. Consider the vectors AB bar is equal to OB bar minus OA bar. OB bar minus OA bar. AB bar is equal to here. OB bar is I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap minus OA bar is the 2i cap minus j cap plus k cap. AB bar is equal to I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. Open the bracket with help of minus, then all symbols will be changed. Minus 2i cap minus into minus plus j cap minus to plus minus k cap. AB bar is equal to I cap minus 2i cap minus I cap minus 3j plus j minus 2j cap. minus 5k minus k minus 6k cap, because they have same symbols here. That's what we must add them, minus 6k cap here. I minus 2 means minus 1, minus 3 plus 1 means minus 2, minus 5 minus 4 means minus 6. At the same time, you have to find out its magnitude also. Consider magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of minus 1 whole square plus minus 2 whole square plus minus 6 whole square. That is magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of 1 plus 4 plus 36. That is the magnitude of AB bar is equal to square root of 41. Next, consider one more vector, BC bar. BC bar is equal to OC bar minus OB bar. BC bar is equal to OC bar is, what is OC bar? 3I cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap minus of, what is OB bar here? I cap minus 3j cap minus 5k cap. BC bar is equal to 3I cap minus 4j cap minus 4k cap. Open the bracket with help of minus I cap minus to minus plus 3j cap minus to minus plus 5k cap. BC bar is equal to 3I minus I, 2I cap minus 4j plus 3j minus j cap minus 4k plus 5k plus k cap. With the help of this, its magnitude. Magnitude of BC bar is equal to, directly we can write this, square root of 2 square 4 minus 1 square plus 1 plus 1 square plus 1 is equal to root 6. Next, afterwards, CA bar. CA bar is equal to OA bar minus OC bar. Second minus first is equal to, here OA bar means we have 2I cap minus j cap plus k cap. Minus OC bar means minus of all these three. Then all symbols will be changed here. Minus 3I cap minus to minus plus 4j cap minus to minus plus 4k cap. Then CA bar is equal to 2I minus 3I minus I cap minus j plus 4j plus 3j cap k plus 4k 5k cap. This is the CA bar. And magnitude of CA bar is, magnitude of CA bar is equal to square root of minus 1 whole square plus 1, 3 square 9, 35, 5 square is 25 is equal to, we got 35, square root of 35. Among all these magnitudes of all the three sides, which is the highest? It is considered, if you want to consider number 1, it is number 2, it is number 3. Among all the equations 1, 2 and 3, which is the highest side? AB bar is the highest side. That's what it becomes hypotenuse. Considered statement of Pythagoras theorem. Consider statement of Pythagoras theorem. Magnitude of AB bar square is equal to magnitude of BC bar square plus magnitude of CA bar square. It is AB bar square is square root of 41 whole square is equal to BC bar square is square root of 6 whole square square root of 20, 35 whole square. All square and square root gets cancelled here. Then you'll get 41 is equal to 6 plus 35 is equal to 41 is equal to 41. Therefore, the given vectors are said to be right angle triangle. Next one is some important and standard problems in case of vectors here. Standard questions and at the same time we are discussing about some standard results in the vectors here. Like that, they will ask those in the competitive level examinations also, those like CET methods. Number one is A cap and B cap. A cap and B cap are the two unit vectors. A cap and B cap are the two unit vectors. Then show that sine theta by 2 is equal to sine theta by 2 is equal to half into modulus of A cap minus B cap. Very important results. Consider A cap minus B cap whole square, or you can consider A bar B bar also, no problem, is equal to A cap square plus B cap square minus 2 A cap dot B cap. A cap square is, A cap is the unit vector, that's what it becomes 1 square. And B cap is the unit vector. Here they mentioned A cap and B cap are the unit vectors. A cap and B cap are unit vectors. That's what their magnitude also becomes 1. Otherwise you can write like this also. Magnitude of A bar whole square. So magnitude of B bar whole square. Cap means you can consider A bar dot B bar also here. Vectors, no, you can take them also. That is, this value is unit vectors means their magnitudes are always ones. It is also 1 minus 2 into. Already we knew that cosine angle between the two vectors formula is cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar whole dividing by magnitude of A bar into magnitude of B bar. Cos theta is equal to A bar dot B bar whole dividing by their magnitudes are ones, 1 into 1, because they are unit vectors. Therefore, A bar dot B bar is equal to what we can write cos theta. We have to apply these reasons for instead of A bar dot B bar here. 2 cos theta here. That is 1 plus 1, 2 minus 2 cos theta here. That is 2 take common 1 minus cos theta here. 2 into, here we have to apply submultiple angle formulas of trigonometry functions here. That's what here, instead of 1 minus cos theta we can write 2 sine square theta by 2. That is 2 into 2, 4 sine square theta by 2. That means we got magnitude of A cap minus B cap whole square. That is, A cap means it's a vector, you can represent with bar also. That's what I have written in only one single step with cap, and afterwards I have taken arrow marks here. That's what finally 4 sine square theta by 2 is equal to, or we can write 4 sine square theta by 2 is equal to modulus of A cap minus B cap whole square, or sine square theta by 2 is equal to, already 4 have product in LHS side, send it that side, it becomes divisor of RHS parts. whole square dividing by 4. Then sin square that side, it becomes square root gets cancelled. Sin theta by 2 is equal to a cap minus b cap whole dividing by 2 only. Because square if you can sign means square root gets cancelled, square root of 4 is becomes 2. Or finally we can write sin theta by 2 is equal to half into modulus of a cap minus b cap. It is very important in case of competitive level examinations also. Just they will ask the question like this: a cap and b cap are the unit vectors, then the value of sin theta by 2, and among all the options they give this value, and which is there in correct option, just you put tick mark that only here. That's what this result is very important to both regular and as well as the competitive level examinations also here. Next, similarly in the same way, one more result is there in terms of cos. This result is belonging to in terms of sine. Next, same result, but only plus will come here. How we'll solve that question means I'll tell you now. If a cap and b cap are the two unit vectors, if a cap and b cap are the two unit vectors, second result, then show that cos of theta by 2 is equal to half of modulus of a cap plus b cap. Just to consider here plus a cap plus b cap, consider modulus of the magnitude of a cap plus b cap whole square. A cap, first before that you should write here a cap and b cap or unit vectors they give, or unit vectors. Unit vectors means their magnitudes are always equal to 1. Therefore we can take magnitude of a bar is equal to magnitude of b bar is equal to 1 only here. We have to apply these conditions. We are not taking newly here. Already they mentioned the question. With help of data only we are going to taking values of magnitude of a bar and magnitude of b bar. That's what their values as once here. Magnitude of a bar whole square, a cap whole square, a cap square plus b cap square plus 2 a cap dot b cap, or you can take vector notation also here. A cap square, because they are unit vectors, that's what we can take instead of them as the magnitude of a bar square plus, next one is magnitude of b bar square plus 2 a bar dot b bar here. Magnitude of a bar is 1 because it is a unit vector. Magnitude of b bar is 1 plus 2 into, instead of a bar dot b bar, with help of cosine angle put the two vectors, finally we got the result is in place of a bar dot b bar is equal to cos theta. Is 2 plus 2 cos theta, and take 2 common here, 2 into 1 plus cos theta. Here we have to apply the submultiple angle formulas of trigonometric functions here. That is 2 into 1 plus cos theta is the 2 cos square theta by 2. Then 2 into 2, 4 cos square theta by 2 here. Therefore, modulus of a cap plus b cap whole square is equal to 4 cos square theta by 2 here. Or we can take 4 cos square theta by 2 is equal to 4 cos square theta by 2 is equal to magnitude of a cap plus b cap whole square. Cos square theta by 2 is equal to a cap plus b cap whole square dividing by 4, or you can take them cos theta by 2 is equal to square root will get cancelled, then we will get modulus of a cap plus b cap whole dividing by 2. Or finally we can write this cos theta by 2 is equal to half into magnitude of a cap plus b cap. It is the required condition. Because why I am telling about all these these are all some standard problems. At the same time, chance will be there to ask like all these questions in competitive level examinations also. So how they will ask means I'll tell you a cap and b cap are the unit vectors. Then the value of cos theta by 2 among all the options, in any one of the options they will give this value. That's what cos theta by 2 value, what we can write here, half of modulus of a cap plus b cap. Next one is, one more is standard result here. A bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to null vector. And the magnitude of a bar, magnitude of b bar, magnitude of c bar values they will give here. How to find out in that case? Next question. Given that a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to null vector, and they will give some values. Magnitude of a bar is equal to 3, magnitude of b bar is equal to 5, magnitude of c bar is equal to 7. Then find the angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar. Then find the angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar. How to find out angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar? They are not giving any vector here. Just they give only values of magnitudes of all the three vectors. Then with help of all these 4 conditions we are going to finding angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar. Considered solution for this question is, they gave one condition here. Given that condition is a bar plus b bar plus c bar is equal to 0. Cosine angle formula here we have to apply. For applying cosine angle formula, cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar whole dividing by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar. Magnitude of a bar and magnitude of b bar, we know about those two values, but we don't know a bar dot b bar value. For that only we have to apply this type of solution to find first a bar dot b bar here. A bar plus b bar is equal to minus c bar. With help of this, you consider this value. Consider a bar plus b bar dot a bar plus b bar is equal to minus c bar dot minus c bar. A bar plus b bar is a bar dot a bar. Next one is a bar dot b bar. Next one is with b bar dot a bar. Next one is b bar dot b bar is equal to minus plus c bar dot c bar. That is a bar dot a bar means magnitude of a bar whole square. A bar dot b bar and b bar dot a bar both are giving same value, that is the 2a bar dot b bar plus magnitude of b bar whole square is equal to magnitude of c bar whole square. Magnitude of a bar already they gave value is 3 square, 2a bar dot b bar plus magnitude of b bar is 7 square, magnitude of b bar is 5 square, magnitude of c bar is 7 square. 9 plus 2a bar dot b bar plus 25 is equal to 49. 9 plus 25, 2a bar dot b bar plus, otherwise send all this 9 that side, and 25 that side. 49 minus 9 minus 25. 2a bar dot b bar is equal to 40 minus 25. 49 minus 9 is 40 and 40 minus 25 is the 15. Therefore, a bar dot b bar is equal to sin to that side, it becomes divisor of right hand side part, 15 by 2. Then cos theta formula, angle between the two vectors. Angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar. A is given by cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar whole dividing by magnitude of a bar into magnitude of b bar is equal to a bar dot b bar is 15 by 2 whole dividing by magnitude of a bar is 3, magnitude of b bar is 5 is equal to 15 by 2 into 1 by 15 gets cancelled is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is the value for which degree of cosine function here? Cos 60. Now cos gets cancelled, theta is equal to 60 degree. Therefore, angle between the two vectors a bar and b bar is the 60 degree. Next, one more question is there, some standard questions. Like that, whenever they will ask angle between b bar and c bar, at the time a bar plus c bar is equal to b bar, like that you can consider. Here angle between a bar and b bar is there. A bar plus b bar is equal to c bar we consider. Whenever they contain b bar and c bar, then b bar plus c bar is equal to a bar. Whenever they can ask c bar and a bar, c bar plus a bar is equal to minus b bar. Like that you must take all these conditions when you are going to starting the solution of this question. Next question is, for any vector prove that a bar is equal to a bar dot I cap into I cap plus a bar dot j cap into j cap plus a bar dot k cap into k cap. Like that you have to apply this solution here. Right. Last question, it is proof of solution is, let a bar is equal to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap. You consider like this. You considered it is equation number 1. Considered a bar dot I cap first. A bar dot I cap is equal to a bar is a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap is equal to dot I cap. Here we are not seeing j term and k terms. That's what, only I terms will come. a1 into 1 is a1 here. Similarly we can write we can write a bar dot j cap is equal to a2. A bar dot k cap is equal to a3. Therefore, you considered right hand side part, you will get left hand side part. Considered RHS part. What is the RHS part? A bar dot I cap into I cap plus A bar dot j cap into j cap plus A bar dot k cap into k cap. A bar dot I is A1, A bar dot j is the A2, A bar dot k is the A3. From equation 1 we considered instead of this is equal to A bar only. Therefore finally we can write A bar is equal to A bar dot I cap into I cap plus A bar dot j cap into j cap plus A bar dot k cap into k cap. With help of RHS we proved LHS part. Therefore we are getting this result. Thank you very much. Next class we'll solve some other problems on dot or scalar product, and afterwards I'll start cross product or vector product. Thank you very much.